Understanding content psychology will make you extremely dangerous and will allow you to predictably make money with your content again and again. You've probably seen some people post the same type of video, whether it's a green screen format or a reaction, and you wonder how on earth do they keep repeatedly getting so successful? Well, by the end of this video, you will be able to do the same. Once you understand content psychology, you can make almost anything win, even the most boring topic on earth. Real quick, if you don't know me, I'm Ben. Over the last 3 years, I've generated 7 figures with organic content and 8 figures with paid ads, scaled my own businesses past $1 million, and coordinated a $2.1 million launch day. I live and breathe content. In this video, I'm breaking down the psychology behind content that wins and the 4 things that decide whether yours takes off or dies. If you do these 4 things well, you will leave this video with the knowledge to systematically make content that performs repeatedly. So let's start with number 1. The content that wins is almost never the most original, it's the most familiar. And as I like to say, replicate before you iterate. And that usually feels wrong because everyone tells you to stand out and be different, but here's what's actually happening. When someone is scrolling, your brain makes a call in under a second. It's asking one quiet question. Have I seen something like this before? And did I like it? If the answer is yes, it relaxes and watches. If your format is something so bizarre that no one has ever seen it, they might not get curious, they might get confused, and confusion is the fastest way to lose someone. And this is exactly why the same formats keep winning. Green screen, talking heads, B-roll, storytelling, and the top and bottom format where the visuals on the screen explain exactly what you're saying. People already know how to watch these, and they stay. For example, Callaway blew up his Instagram talking about AI with a top and bottom format, explaining a new tool or feature whenever it shows up, and he would show it above his screen. Diary of a CEO blew up off his podcast clips. None of them invented anything new. They took a shape the brain already trusts and made it theirs. Most people are pouring their energy into the hook, the title, and they ignore the format underneath. The hook only buys you a scroll stop, but the format is what people recognize, they trust, and they come back for. So get the format right first, and then go sweat your hooks. Number 2, you have to repeat it. A format is not a format until you run it enough times that people recognize it on site. And this is exactly where psychology gets powerful. Your brain is a pattern recognition machine. Every time someone watches your content in the same format and walks away with something, a laugh, a useful idea, their brain ties your face and that format to a good feeling. So that's exactly why the next time you show up on their feed, they don't stop to think. They already know what they're getting and they want that hit again, that little dopamine release from learning something or being entertained. And that's exactly how you train a random viewer to build a habit. One video that pops is luck, but a format that people recognize on site is a machine that keeps paying you. It's the exact reason I watch every single Hormozi video that shows up on my feed. I don't even read the title. I already know he's going to hand me something that I can use in my business. So then I stop every time, and that reflex is what you want to build. But none of that kicks in if you run the format twice and you quit. It only compounds if you keep showing up the same shape week after week. Real quick, before number 3, if you'd rather have someone help you nail your format, that's exactly what I do. There's a link in the description to book a call. Worst case, you walk away with a clear plan and value for your content for free. And best case, if it's a fit, we're gonna build the whole thing out for you, and either way, you leave better off. Number 3, this is where you actually pick your format. And most people place the pressure in the wrong place. They open Instagram and whoever is winning in their niche, they copy the format. And honestly, that's fine. People treat copying like a crime, but nothing is original anyways. And the format was never the original part. So copy freely. The only question that really matters is whether that format actually is a good one. So what makes a format good versus bad? 3 things. First, it has to be quick, easy, and sustainable to make. You already know you have to repeat it, right? Second, it has to let you pack in a lot of value fast. And third, the best formats give you a built-in way to show off something that only you can do. If your work is hands-on or visual, the top-down format is incredible because you talk to the camera while the screen above you shows the actual thing. If you're in tech and you write a lot of code or you have strong AI workflows, put that on top and show it visually. If you have strong opinions and love to critique, a green screen format lets you react to anything. Different formats have different strengths. So, where do you find them? Scroll inside your niche, but scroll outside your niche too. Some of the best formats that I've used for myself and clients came from completely different worlds, and almost nobody in my space have tried them yet. To my audience, it felt fresh, but the format was already proven somewhere else. So that's how you get novelty and familiarity at once, which is exactly what the brain wants. So here's a real one. Robert, who's deep into tech and AI, his stuff is really complex. It's hard to explain in a single sentence. So we built him the top and bottom format where we have motion graphics up top to break down the hard terms while he talks underneath. And suddenly the complex stuff was easy to follow because the editing actually helped to convey that, and his saves went through the roof. In B2B, saves are probably one of the single biggest buying indicators there is. Then we ran this exact same format for another founder who runs one of the top AI courses teaching incredibly deep material on AI evals. We applied the same idea. Take something abstract and give the brain a visual to actually see it. We paired that with a good lead magnet and a simple ManyChat call to action, and it became one of his best performing videos ever for leads. More than 50 pre-qualified leads from a single video. Same format, completely different person, and it worked for both. That's the power of formats. Number 4, match the format to who you actually are. Everything I just said about what a good format is, you now have to run that through a filter of you, because a format that's perfect for me could be completely wrong for you. It comes down to 3 things. It has to genuinely click for you and the way you communicate. It has to be quick for you to make and not just quick in theory. And it has to be something you can keep doing consistently without dreading it. And here's the bonus that takes it from good to unfair. If there's something only you can show and the format puts that on display, that's the format you want to lock in, and that's the part nobody can copy off you even if they steal the format itself. And once that's locked in, everything gets faster. There's no more staring at a blank page, and you've got your shape. You can just fill it out. And that's exactly how you can map out 10-15 videos in just 1 hour, because the format does the heavy lifting, and that speed keeps you consistent long enough for the recognition to compound. And that's the 4 steps. Number 1, familiar beats original, replicate before you iterate. Number 2, repeat it until you become the thing that people recognize. Number 3, pick a genuinely good format, fast to make, full of value, and built to show off something only you can do, and steal it from anywhere. 4, match it to who you actually are. All the business owners that get the best results with content are not special. They didn't get lucky. They found a format that worked with how people already think, and they ran it until it compounded. And you can start this week. Pick a format this week, run it 10 times before you judge it. Drop a comment with your niche. I read every single one of them, and I'll point you towards a format that could work for you. And if you'd rather just get help building the whole thing, the call link's in the description. I'll see you in the next one.